Welcome everyone, join us today as we celebrate the life and achievements of Kate Bush, the groundbreaking British singer-songwriter, behind hits like Wuthering Heights and Running Up That Hill. So let's dive in. Kate Bush, born Catherine Bush on the 30th of July 1958, in Bexleyheath, Kent, England. Born in Bexleyheath Maternity Hospital in Kent, Kate's father, Dr. Robert Bush, was an English doctor and amateur pianist. Her mother Hannah was an Irish staff nurse with roots on a Waterford farm, and was also a skilled traditional Irish dancer. She grew up with two older brothers, John, a poet and photographer, and Paddy, a musical instrument maker deeply involved in folk music, at a 350-year-old farmhouse in East Wickham near Welling, an environment saturated in music, literature, and creativity. The Bush family routinely played music together, and Kate absorbed the influences of folk traditions, piano, and dance from her earliest days, driving her own artistic ambitions. Raised as a Roman Catholic, Kate attended St. Joseph's Convent Grammar School in Woolwich Road, southeast London. She recalled those years as sometimes isolating, feeling school was a very cruel environment, and that she preferred to be a loner. Though quiet, Kate developed resilience and a powerful inner discipline, excelling in her music lessons and starting to compose songs at the age of 11. Her school required all students to learn an instrument, with Kate choosing to study the violin, alongside her self-taught piano skills, often practicing at home on an organ in the family's barn. From her early teens, Kate sought formal training in dance and movement, taking classes at Goldsmiths College, where brother John was a karate instructor, and later at the Dance Centre in Covent Garden. She studied mime and interpretive dance with renowned performer Lindsay Kemp, whose teachings opened Kate's eyes to the meanings of movement. She spent countless hours learning ballet, contemporary dance, and mime, forging physical skills that would become central to her musical persona, videos, and stage shows. Kate's teachers noted her discipline and desire for expression. Despite initial shyness, she was soon recognized for her unique, evocative choreography. Kate's creative output was prolific as a teenager, and by age 15, she had written and demoed dozens of songs at home, aided by family and friends. These demos led to a pivotal moment. A friend of the family, Ricky Hopper, passed a tape of her work to Pink Floyd's David Gilmour, who, impressed by her unusual sound and songwriting, helped produce professional recordings and advocated for her at EMI Records. With Gilmour's support, EMI signed Kate at just 16, but delayed her debut, encouraging further development while she finished school and continued intensive dance and music training. During this period, Kate fronted the KT Bush Band, performing in pubs and small venues around London, gathering experience and confidence. Between studies, she reportedly composed up to 200 songs. The sheer volume of material laid the groundwork for her future albums. Kate's debut album, The Kick Inside, released February 1978, marked a seismic moment in British pop history. The album's lead single, Wuthering Heights, inspired by Emily Bronte's classic novel, topped UK charts with the ethereal, fairy tale-like melody, making her the first female artist to reach #1 with a self-written song at age 19. The album's blend of literary reference, emotional vocals, and innovative arrangements distinguished Kate from all contemporaries, setting her apart in the male-dominated rock scene. Other standout tracks included The Man with the Child in His Eyes and Them Heavy People, both revealing a precocious maturity and experimental spirit. Her sophomore album, Lionheart, in November 1978, continued this creative momentum, blending lush orchestration and introspective themes with hits like Wow. Though not as commercially successful as her debut, it cemented her unique style and growing reputation. Kate's legendary Tour of Life in 1979, her only major tour, was a technical marvel, integrating elaborate choreography, costume, and the first use of wireless headset microphones, allowing her to dance and sing freely, essential to the shows, elevating them above standard pop concerts. Her next work, Never Forever, in 1980, expanded Kate's repertoire, introducing electronic textures and politically charged lyrics, with songs like Breathing and Army Dreamers. It debuted at #1 in the UK, another first for a solo British woman artist. Kate took a leading role in its production, marking her growing control over her music. The Dreaming, in 1982, her fourth album, stands as one of Kate's most daring albums, showcasing a bold leap into sampling and global sounds, earning critical acclaim for tracks like Sat in Your Lap and The Dreaming. Its dense production and unconventional approach challenged fans and critics, but has since gained cult status. In 1985, Kate released her crowning achievement, Hounds of Love, recorded in her own purpose-built studio to escape mounting costs and allow total creative freedom. The album's pop side spawned hits such as Running Up That Hill, Cloudbusting, and Hounds of Love, each paired with pioneering music videos distinguishing Kate for her cinematic, storytelling approach. The Ninth Wave Suite on Side B offered a continuous conceptual journey inspired by myth and poetry. The album topped UK charts and challenged Madonna for the #1 spot. The Whole Story, in 1986, a greatest hits anthology, revisited and reinterpreted her classic tracks and was another UK #1 album. The duet, Don't Give Up, with Peter Gabriel, highlighted her talent for collaboration. Her sixth album, The Sensual World, in 1989, saw Kate explore James Joyce's literature, sensuality, and motherhood through lush arrangements. This woman's work, one of her most celebrated songs, became an anthem for vulnerability and emotional insight. The Red Shoes, in 1993, continued her narrative-driven work, integrating influences from ballet, film, and world music. The accompanying music film, The Line, the Cross and the Curve, allowed Kate to fuse dance, storytelling, and cinematic visuals, showcasing her multidisciplinary artistry. Following a dozen years away from recording, Kate made a major return with Ethereal, in 2005, a double album fusing themes of nature, family, and creative freedom. It earned critical praise for its mature songwriting and atmospheric sound. Her most recent album, 50 Words for Snow, in 2011, explored wintry themes and featured guest appearances by Elton John and actor Stephen Fry, further expanding her artistic scope. Kate's 2014 concert residency, Before the Dawn at Hammersmith Apollo, marked her first full-scale live shows in 35 years and sold out in minutes. The shows were hailed for theatrical innovation, choreography, and emotional resonance, with her son Birdie joining as a backing singer and credited as an inspiration for her return to the stage. Kate has experienced a remarkable resurgence. In 2022, Running Up That Hill surged to #1 on streaming charts worldwide after being featured in Netflix's Stranger Things, introducing Kate's music to new generations and reaffirming her cultural impact. In 2023, Kate was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, receiving tributes from artists such as Big Boy of Outkast, who praised her fearless artistic risk-taking. On a personal note, Kate has long kept her personal life intensely private. In the late 1970s to early 1990s, she was in a relationship with bassist Del Palma, who played on many of her works and contributed to her recording life. In 1992, she married fellow musician Danny McIntosh, guitarist on several of her albums. Kate and McIntosh reside on the Devon coast and previously lived in Berkshire. They have a son, Albert McIntosh, known as Bertie, born in 1998, who has participated in her recent live performances and musical projects. Kate's withdrawal from the media has sparked occasional speculation about her health, but she has been candid that long breaks are driven by her perfectionism, commitment to family, and the desire for her art to grow organically. She is a vegetarian and continues to be inspired by visual art, literature, and nature. Kate's niece Raven has also pursued a career in music. And there you have it. Kate's boundary-defying career continues to influence a broad spectrum of musicians, from Bjork and Tori Amos to Florence and the Machine, and has been analyzed in academic and pop cultural discussions. Her body of work is celebrated for its fusion of literature, dance, theatrical depth, and sonic innovation. Her classic albums continually gain new listeners thanks to streaming and media features, ensuring her art remains relevant. Her induction to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and current catalogue reissues, affirm her place as one of Britain's, and the world's, creative icons of all time. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos, just like this. Take care and bye for now.